Solo Ski, thank you for tuning in. Kid Complete, thank you for tuning in. Call Me Rambo, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the good vibes. Sky, I always mess up your name, Solo Sky. I gotta lock that in my brain. Thank you all for tuning in. This is a new beat I made using one of the samples from my church organ sample loops. Had to get back into that pack after hearing Twin and Them, I think, came out a couple weeks ago. Twin and Them, Coil Ray. If you listen to that, you hear how they used organs in that track. And my brother was like, "Yo, you got to get back into the church organ vibe." So I had to go back to this pack real quick. But listen to Twin and Them by Coil Ray. Incredible song. Has like a fun, almost like a kid-like, childlike vibe with the organs and stuff in there. I grabbed into this one. I went back to the pack and I grabbed a sample from there, flipped it up. I'll show you how I flipped it and what I added to it. This is the Cast the First Stone sample. Before I get into that, go to dafingaz.com/church organs. That is dafingaz.com/church organs to check out the pack. It is $27 for the audio only, or $37 for the full pack, which includes the audio, the reverse audio, and the MIDI. I am working on some new packs. I'm hoping to get at least one of them out this month, and if I can, I'll try to get two out this month. And it'll be different. The price structure will be different. So stay tuned for how I'm gonna, if I can pull that together. Stay tuned for that. I'm trying to get some unique vibes on that pack that I want to release this month, 1 or 2 packs. For this one, went back to the church organ. I grabbed this one called Cast the First Stone. This is how it sounds by itself. This is how the sample sounds without any adjusting or anything. So that's the organ sample by itself. It's about a 1.5 minute sample. So what I did was I time stretched it. So this is how it sounds time stretched. So I did that first because the original tempo was 150 and I wanted to make a beat that was at 165 BPM. So I time stretched it, and then what I did was I threw it into sampler here in Logic Pro X, and I chopped it up. So chopped up the samples there, and this is the sample chop that I came up with from my own sample. So here is how the sample sounds chopped up. I think I just grabbed like one small piece. Raven Wolf, we need to talk, man. We got to get that project together. Hit me up. I'll shoot you a DM when I get done with this live. This is how I chopped it up. So it's really distorted, really a lot of high pitch. I just took that one little riff through the whole song and then just built around that. So let's start with the piano. I really like the Gentleman piano from Native Instruments. This was a free piano that they released. I think it was a couple years ago. It was free. You got to pay for it now, but it's still a great piano. I probably have tried over 500 pianos, virtual pianos, and a lot of them were over the last 1.5 to 2 years. And I keep going back to this one. I also use a Logic stock pianos, but pianobook.co.uk has hundreds of free instruments, not just pianos, but they have hundreds of free instruments in there. I've tested most of those, and just keep coming back to the Gentleman. So here is what I'm doing with the piano along with the sample. So really just 2 chords, nothing too crazy going on there. And then with the drums, I wanted to have that sort of muted drum. If you remember Meek Mill's Expensive Pain, it also is on a lot of other tracks. Some Rick Ross has some tracks where they have the drums sort of just EQ'd out on the low end. A lot of Drake tracks are like that. Jay Yoko, thank you for tuning in. So this is how I had the drums coming in for most of the beat, actually. It's just filtered out drums. you're wondering what the drums are, it is this Pulse plugin from The Loops. The Loops, it's a sneaker doll. Thank you for tuning in. The Loops Pulse, I've talked about it before. And I'm also using a Hortator, which is a covered timpani from The Loops. Again, these are my two favorite drums and percussion plugins. I've used them basically all year on almost everything. Raven Wolf, let me know what the plan is. You tell me what the plan is. So that's what we got so far. And then I have a pad coming in from Alchemy, which is a Logic stock plugin. I'm using this pad called Emotional Drift, and that's going to come in right here. And it almost sounds like a guitar with like a bell. I also have like a low pad coming in from Expand, which is an incredible instrument. You can get it for like $1 or $2. A lot of times you can get it for free. I've used this for over a decade. It comes stock with Pro Tools, and then a few years later, I think maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, they released it as a standalone plugin. Air Instruments, Expand is incredible. Vacuum is incredible. Hybrid is incredible. So check out how this is going. This is just it's a super smooth pad, but I have it doing a lot of bass stuff. So this is what that sounded like. Here we go. So really low end bass, and then I also have another free synth called Vital. Playing this what's it called? Classic phone, like a lead synth thing on top of that, so like an R&B type vibe. But here we go. I'm gonna play that by itself. So I actually have it doing more. Barack O'Holiday, thank you for tuning in. I have it doing like a bell type lead thing. Here is everything so far. Barack O'Holiday, if you use Logic, go to dafingaz.com/Spitfire Audio Labs. I have a free template where you can use Logic, and you can download the free Labs instruments from their Labs site, and you can use my free template for that Labs plugins. It's over 200 tracks. I think it was over 250 tracks in that template. dafingaz.com/Spitfire Audio Labs. If you forget, just shoot me a DM and I'll send it to you. So this is what happens right here. I have the strings, the cinematic stuff coming in. You know I got to do the strings. I have that layered with, that is the Spitfire Audio Intimate Strings. This is a $29, 29-pound strings library that I use all the time. This one is called Intimate Strings. And I'm usually automating the dynamics expression here with the foot pedal. And I have that layered at that part with the Scar B Mark I Native Instruments electric piano. Sometimes on that I throw a chorus and maybe a phaser on there. And then we just run it back one more time. Except the second time through, I actually have the drums coming in, like the live drums. That's just using the stock Logic drums. And then I also have a bass using the fretless bass. What I wish that they did with the bass is I wish that they had like a bass graphic like they do with the drums and like the Gentleman piano, but they don't. But here are the drums coming in. Sir AJ X Malley, thank you for tuning in. Morphing AZ, thank you for tuning in. Raven Wolf, shoot me a DM. I'm gonna run this whole thing back really quick before I get out of here. But yeah, that's the vibes we on. I don't even have a name for it yet. Just had to get back into my church organs sample pack after hearing the Coil Ray twinning them track and how they were having fun with those organs on there. Go to dafingaz.com/church organs. Check out my church organ sample pack. Again, I'm releasing. I want to do at least one sample pack this month. I might do two if I can knock them out. They're going to be priced differently. I'm going to try a different structure with those. But for the church organs, dafingaz.com/church organs, $27 for the audio pack, $37 for the full pack, which includes the audio, the reverse audio, and the MIDI files. Go to dafingaz.com/church organs. You can listen to some samples there. You can see a nice, cool video of me just rambling about the pack. Dafingaz.com/church organs. Let's run this back really quick. I used the Cast the First Stone organ loop, chopped it up, sampled it to make this beat out of it. Here we go. WB Carter, thank you for tuning in. I think my audio just cut out at the end in there. But thank you all for tuning in. Again, more music on the way, more beats on the way. Go to dafingaz.com/church organs. What's good, man? Just making music. You already know. Quarantine life, making music out here in this pandemic. Go to dafingaz.com/church organs. Check out the church organs sample pack. That is on sale, dafingaz.com/church organs. You can get the audio only for $27. You can get the audio MIDI and the reverse audio for $37. Another sample pack is in the works. I need to get it out this month. I hope to get it out by the end of the month. And that'll be a different price structure. So once I figure that out, I will let you all know about that pack soon. Hopefully I can finish it this week and get that out there into the world. So stay tuned. Of course, more music on the way, more videos on the way. You already know. Be safe and be well, everyone. All right, peace. Hey, Blood by the Gram. I just ending right now. Rewind this back if you get a chance to check out this beat I made using one of the sounds from my church organ sample pack. Dafingaz.com/church organs. Go check it out. Be safe and be well, everyone. All right, peace.